He followed it. Cool. Rightio, morning all. It's your boy, Nat Shaky, shorting back for another episode of Fisherman's Diary. Today, we're after Flatty. Hopefully we can pull a few. We've got our little wobbler. We're gonna fling it around. This tide is huge, but that I think is gonna be our best mate. I think that's definitely gonna be a good thing. So I don't mind wading through the water, but you gotta watch out for these guys. You can see one there, and there's one just here that I very close to stood on. So I've got reefies on, but that's not going to protect your ankles. So do just have to keep your eyes. There he is there. He's a big boy too, look at him. Not a big boy, but he's a pretty healthy sized stingray. Look at him just sitting there. So do just have to be aware of those. There's plenty of them out there. That one's a cool looking fish too. Get a bit closer to him if we can. Oh, I don't want to sink down too deep. Still want to have some ability to move. He's just there. Might have to try and catch one of these for shark bait, I'm thinking. A stingray might catch an interesting shark. Off he goes, we'll let him go, we won't follow him any further. And just like that, we've hooked onto a fish. I was just at the edge of this weed bed. It was a little bump, it wasn't very big. And I just started to wind a little bit. It went slack, so I gave it even more slack, so I can't imagine it's hooked too well. And then went to wind in, total slack, and wind a little more, and oh, what do you bloody know? It's a little dusky. There was a massive brim down there I had my eye on too. I was like, oh, well, after I wind this cast in, we'll fish for that brim, cast that in, but didn't even manage to get the cast in. Beautiful little dusky. He's no monster, but he's a pretty little fish. And that's our first bump of the day, so I'm pretty stoked we actually managed to get one. That's very cool. I'll get him in. Man, he is so pretty. He's not massive. I think he'd probably be legal yeah, he'd be legal, but he's no monster. He's just very, very pretty. Beautiful little fish. Great stuff, guys. Let's see if we can get this hook out nice and quick for you, little guy. Oh God, I do not like touching flathead. I do not like touching flathead. They're a very hard fish to deal with because they're spiky. Ow! Calm down. Bro, how? I didn't think he was going to be hooked this well, considering the slack line. Alright, there's the lure that did it, guys. Little Halco wobbler. Used these to good effect here before and it's worked just fine that time. Also, lovely little flat dog. I can't remember what legal size for these is. I want to say it's 35. I think he'd get to 35. He'd get to 35. So, nice little flathead. We'll get him straight back in. Hopefully he's got some brothers and sisters out there who also want to bite. Off he goes. Great stuff, guys. Let's get straight back out. Get close to one that's a bit hungry. So doing kind of a medium slow retreat. Oh, there's another bump. Come on. There's a couple fish out up there. Just need to sink the hook into one. Yep, there we go. He followed it. Cool. Another lizard. Nice. That was an awesome hook up too. That was so cool. He's not very big, but look, we're more out here for the fun of things, guys. He's not tiny. God, they look so cool in the water. And how good was that hook up? We knew there was a fish out there. We slowed the retrieve. We let the lure sit there, let him follow it, and then as soon as we started to move it again, he decided, yeah, okay, that's all I need. That's all the invitation I need. Another nice little dusky. Ooh, calm. He didn't fight very much. I think he's still probably gonna try and be a bit of a dick to us here. This is the only part about these walks that I don't really like. Well, this and the stingrays, of course. This part can be a little bit tricky, especially with a fish that spikes you. But he's not very well hooked, so this shouldn't be too difficult. There we go. Lovely. Ooh. That's what I wanted to do. That's how I release my flathead. He is so pretty. Have a look at him. He's trying to get to me. I definitely don't. You can feel the vibration, so he's trying to come for me. There we go, scared him. I scared him off. Thank God. He's huge. That's the problem with the water that's murky here. As soon as I stood here, I've only been here for like 20 seconds. As soon as I stood here, he came racing out of the deep like, oh, vibration. Something's going on, let's check it out. There's 3 here. One there, and one up there. I think these are the common ones. Like they're just called common stingrays. Look at how thick they are, thick their tails are towards the end there. They're so peaceful. Hey, it's crazy. So cute in the water. Got another one up here. What's that one? Common one as well, I'd say. I've seen videos where they like will attack people, like swim at them, like charge them almost. But I've never had an experience like that. And maybe, do they nest? I'm not sure. I assume they probably nest. Damn near nearly tread on him. Walk around this way. That's so cool. We are in his element, so I don't want to piss him off or nothing, but check that out, guys. Right on him. Super cool. Just got smashed. Absolutely smashed. Might be a decent one too. Gonna zip my phone up. Listening to a podcast in between the fishing. Yeah. Oh no! He's let it go. Oh, that's unfortunate. That felt a pretty good fish. We'll get straight back out there and see whether another one wants to swing by.